Breaking down the dogs with Anthony Dasher, UGAsports.com rivals. Check him out. Check out the work there. We appreciate Anthony stopping by on a regular basis to talk some Georgia football. You know, Kenny McIntosh was one of the better backs in college football, not just running out of the backfield, but being a receiver as well. 42 catches last year. He's gone, but still plenty of guys like Daijun Edwards leading the way. Kendall Milton, of course. And again, this Georgia running back room is just phenomenal.
It is, and I'm not sure if they have a back who can maybe do quite the things catching the ball as Kenny did last year, but they think Kendall Milton has those abilities. Daijun Edwards, we've seen him make some plays, taking the ball on some short pitches and that sort of thing. But the key is just going to be for these guys to stay healthy. I mean, Kendall Milton, you look at him, he's 6'1", 225 pounds, looks like he could rush for 1,500 yards, but he's just not had a single season where he's made it through all the way, healthy. And this spring he dealt with a hamstring issue. It kind of slowed him down. Didn't, practice the last 3 weeks, I believe it was, and not playing the spring game. If he can stay healthy, he could rush for 1,000 yards for Georgia this year. I think not much of a problem, but he's got to stay on the field. And so far, he hasn't been able to do that. And Daijun Edwards, a guy who was not, I won't say not thought a lot of when he came out of high school, but people, he was, Georgia recruited some higher level backs, and he was just kind of an afterthought for some folks. But all Daijun has done and come in and been a very workmanlike performer, been very steady, and Georgia is really got some good use from him. Branson Robinson, who was a true freshman last year, dealing with a foot injury, and they're not sure yet if he's going to be able to go for start of the season. It's even been suggested he may not be ready to the Florida game. If that happens, that's going to put the onus on maybe true freshman Roderick Robinson to play a little earlier than Georgia had anticipated. We saw some good things from Roderick, who was like 6'2", 240 pounds, big kid. He might have to play a lot quicker than some people thought. And Georgia does have, Andrew Paul coming back, was a 4-star, was looking very good in fall camp last year for tearing his ACL. He's back this year, but of course, you never really know how these kids coming off ACLs are going to perform right off the bat. Sometimes it takes them an extra year to kind of get ready. So there was a little bit of a, I'm going to say uneasy. That's probably the wrong, description to put it. But I think some concerns, I'll just put it that way, if some of these injuries kind of creep up again as far as the depth goes.